Hello again. When I mentioned in passing yesterday that it was white men who had created civilization and that black people and women had little to do with this process, a few people became quite tetchy. What am I, a racist? Sexist? I'm neither. I simply describe the situation in which we find ourselves. There are very many reasons why women have not, with few exceptions, been architects or scientists or written operas and concerti, just as there are sound explanations for why they did not devise legal systems or invent televisions, antibiotics or motor cars. I do not say that it is a good thing that it was men who did these things, merely that it happens to be the case. In the same way, when I say that these achievements are the work of white men, I do not glory in this fact, and nor do I say that it was inevitable that it should have been so. I say only that it was so, and that black men did not devise microscopes or come up with the idea of the Big Bang or invent the steam engine. In other words, I am describing the world for good or ill as it actually is, and not how I would necessarily wish it to be. There is no earthly use complaining when I point out the facts of history and calling me a misogynist because I say that women have contributed almost nothing at all to the study of nuclear physics, or a racist because I say that black people have made very few discoveries in the field of astronomy, is foolish. This is the problem with history. A lot of what we see is disturbing or unpleasant, but that's no reason at all to close our eyes to it. I'm saying nothing at all about the future, just commenting on the past. I dare say that there are 100 excellent reasons why there have only been a handful of female sculptors and chess grandmasters. Black people have not made any inroads into those areas either, if it comes to that. I don't say that this is a good thing, and nor do I say that women or black people are constitutionally incapable of inventing things or shaping the world. I am saying that they, by and large, have not yet done so, and the world as we actually see it is the creation of white men. What I find absolutely baffling is the fact that everybody seems to have it in for white men now, and to regard them as a pack of worthless scoundrels. This really is odd. Every time somebody expresses a view about the evils of slavery and colonialism, or about sexism or misogyny and so on, they invariably use things that white men have invented and perfected to express those very views. That is to say, people tweet such views on their mobiles via the internet or broadcast them on television. All that stuff that they used to slag off white men was of course invented and produced by white men. All those satellites, computers, mobiles, the internet and so on. You will never hear anybody celebrating the achievements of white men, which are, to say the least of it, considerable. Never will you hear any acknowledgement today of the wonderful things which white men have done for humanity, the advances in medicine, the creation of just and equitable legal systems, central heating, fertilizers, modern methods of agriculture which feed the world. No, all that you'll hear today is an obsessive and unhealthy fixation on wars and massacres and colonialism. It seems to me that our civilization now hates itself and feels nothing but shame. I don't feel ashamed now of being a white man. I feel proud of all that white men have done for the world. It may well be that in the future women will do as much as men, just as it may be that black people will do as much as white people have done. But this has not yet happened. For now, we can celebrate all the things which white men have done. They have, after all, fashioned the very world in which we live.